Hi guys, Tucker here with a new video, and this video is a real quick one. I wanted to discuss about the additional changes they are going to implement to tomorrow's patch, but also for us EU, it will be Wednesday, so it will be one full day. The changes are that now Arms Warrior are even more buffed, which is I think a good thing. So I guess Avatar Nerf and Colossus Smash, we'll have to see, because they still are pretty big nerfs towards the burst damage that it can provide whenever you're doing overpowers, for example. But let's talk about that. Also, execute the 15% is actually a compensation. I'm gonna take the two pages, right? Because it's a warrior kind of like change. I want to talk about those two together, right, side by side. Okay, it's added here. So I don't know. It's not really clear, but let's talk from this page, right? So we have Arms Warrior, Avatar is nerfed by 5%, right? And we have also Colossus Smash nerfed by 10%. So Execute being buffed is a good thing because then it gets left out of the actual nerf that Avatar and Colossus Smash is actually providing. But at least you get like more damage whenever you're doing consistent damage, I guess. Overpower is still nerfed whenever you're doing Avatar and Close Smash, but it is what it is. More Strike is actually just now doing more damage. So the first line, I think the first and the second line, they're too much. They're not like buffing 15% and then even more, right? That is going to be like removed. So pretty much, let's talk about War Strike. They're going to increase it by 10% from the patch that they actually released Friday. It will be 35%. You actually have more damage consistently, but also you will do more damage even whenever you're doing Avatar and Colossus Smash. I think that's a good thing. I think they are going to do a lot of damage. We'll have to see how much, especially with Hurricane, for example, if you're stacking it, can do a lot more damage. Deep Wounds is also unnerved, so it was nerfed 28%, now it's unnerved. So it will do also more damage in general. It will do more damage while also smashing, while avataring. Just in general, it's going to do also more damage without avatar, without closest smash. So that's going to be feeling pretty good, but it's still pad damage though. So you have to realize that's never going to kill someone. Deep wounds. It's going to add on the damage, so it's going to be a good thing, but it's not going to be anything you can actually like um, kill people with it, right? You have Bladestorm, so they get like it was 20. The wording is so bizarre, but it was 40% from the previous patch. So the previous, the patch where they buffed Bladestorm damage, it was 40%. Now it is added by 20%, so it would be 60%, but now it's actually 70%. So instead of 20%, it will be 30% increased damage on Bladestorm. So it's going to be quite nice for Bladestorm. I think it does some good damage if people actually stay in it, which is not always the case. I think Bladestorm is used for the Hurricane buff, or if you're not playing with Hurricane, it's pretty much a root break. But I'm looking forward to actually test that. Fatal Mark, that's a nerf, may stack up to a maximum of 5 times in PvP combat, was 8 times. Now, the stacking part is very hard in PvP anyways, because there's a lot of things that can actually remove. For example, Blessing of Protection removed it completely, Ice Block, and etc. etc. You had a lot of effects that actually could remove those stacks, so was never really relying on it to kill people. Execute damage, like I said, increase damage, so it's going to be quite nice in consistent damage department, and it would be like a status quo pretty much whenever you're doing a closer smash and a blaze, like a avatar and closer smash. So those are the changes for arms, and then you get like a 15% increased damage on execute for protection warrior, which is actually hurting for a lot. You have to understand, I made a video about protection warrior, even a guide about it. It already does a lot of damage, so that buff is a bit weird, but it's welcome. I guess I'll be testing that, but it's probably for a compensation with avatar because it's going to be nerfed also for protection warriors. I guess that's going to be a compensation about it. But that's pretty much it. Also, they want to keep it consistent with arms warrior. That's my take. They have the pretty much the same kind of execute, not like Fury Warrior where you're actually regening rage, but you're spending rage to get more damage. I think that is pretty much just a consistent thing, right? But anyways, this is pretty much the patch. Like we covered the whole patch. I think Friday or Saturday. I don't even remember anymore. But if you want to check that out, you can always check that out. But I think those changes are quite good. I think in a good direction. But I would prefer them not having touched Avatar and Custom Smash and probably buffed a few things outside of that. Like instead of doing a 28%, you would then just I mean, instead of like no longer reduced, I would have done, for example, minus 15, like plus 15%. So it would be reduced by 30% and 13% instead of like completely not reduced. So you can actually like have good consistent damage. But that's my take. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think Fury Warrior will be looking very good. And I think Arms Warrior is going to be on the right direction, but there is a lot of counters towards Arms Warrior, so we'll have to see how it goes. Anyways, short video, and yeah, tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and we will catch up probably very soon in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.